Hi, it's James here. And today I want to explain one of the jobs I had on the west side of Windsor, which was one of the craziest shit I've ever seen. I'm not a super big man, but I'm very polite and I know how to deal with people. And the shit that I seen was insane. Something that nobody should see. You know, you get up at 7 a.m., you drive to work, and you deal with this shit. And no one should have to do that. You know, I was slash maintenance and security. I'm not that big of a man, but I'm friendly. And there was days I would go to storage units on the west side of Windsor, and the lock would be out of the door, and the door would be closed. No word of lie, male, female, sleeping on a blanket on a cement floor with a needle shoved in their arm. And I had to call the ambulance and tell them they're evicted because it's not a space for living. It's only a space for storage. And it's not a job for your kids to have. You know, I did it because I had the bills to pay. And every day when I went in, I would listen to Guns N' Roses. What's that song called?
Welcome to the jungle.
Welcome to the Jungle. And I called the boss, and he's like, "Yeah, welcome to the jungle." And it was a jungle. And I didn't leave work. I'd forget my keys pretty much every day for all the lockers, but I never left work without a knife because there was crazy people. You know, just drugged out, lost everything. But yeah, you know, I got along with them, but it was crazy. That's just my story for today. You know, if you're working in in a bad neighborhood at a storage unit, that's what you got to look forward to. I didn't want to end up there at all, but I had to make money to eat. Simple as that. But anyways, James out today.